darling children often dreamed of the magical land called the Neverland. They saw the strange land with its lagoons, caves, and forests. The Neverland was different for each of the children. John lived in a boat turned upside down on the sand. Michael lived in a wigwam, while Wendy lived in a house made of leaves sewn together. They all dreamed of Peter, however, especially Wendy. She knew that Peter Pan often came to the children's room at night while they were asleep. When she told her mother about this, Mrs. Darling did not believe her.
"No one can get into the house, dear,"
said Mrs. Darling.
"I think Peter comes in through the window,"
said Wendy. Mrs. Darling was sure that Peter was just a dream, but the next night Wendy finally met Peter Pan, and he was real. She wanted to know more about this interesting boy.
"How old are you?"
asked Wendy.
"I don't know,"
said Peter.
"but I am quite young. I ran away the day I was born. I didn't want to grow up, you see."
Wendy was very surprised.
"So where do you live now?"
asked Wendy.
"I live in the Neverland with the lost boys,"
said Peter.
"They are boys who were lost when they were babies and their parents never found them, so they don't have mothers."
"Oh, the poor boys!"
cried Wendy.
"Will you fly to Neverland with me and be a mother to the lost boys?"
asked Peter.
"I can't,"
said Wendy.
"I can't fly."
"Just think of lovely thoughts and they will lift you up in the air."
Wendy woke her brothers up.
"Can you teach John and Michael too?"
Peter blew fairy dust on them, and they began to fly around the room. Peter took Wendy's hand, and the 4 children flew out of the window and into the night sky.